The current trading volume of Avalanche Slide is about $110,212,582. This is a very big number. The Avax price streaks show negative signs on the 7-day price chart, which is also a very big number. The XUSD medium-term support level stayed at 13.68, which is also a very big number, or so they thought. In this video, we'll show you how to figure out how much an Avalanche Slide will cost now or in about a week. We'll also try to answer some of the most common questions about Avalanche Slides. Avalanche Slide support and resistance levels, etc., 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 etc. How Avalanche Slides in math shows a declining pattern in a big way, or so they thought. But before getting too deep into the Avax technical analysis, let's talk about the current economy. In the last 24 hours, the market fell 1.84%, bringing the kind of an eve. Bitcoin has 46.29% of the end-of-day market, while Ethereum has 16.33%. This is a very big difference, and it's what caused Bitcoin's price to drop to $26,797.21 after a 0.42% drop. However, contrary to popular belief, other digital currencies like Ethereum have seen their prices rise by 0.12%. BNB traded at 308.52 after a value change of 0.48 in the same time period. Coco's BCX traded at 60 cents after a drop of 0.77 in St. This shows that the market is going in a very downward direction. Avalanche Slide support and resistance are important technical markers that are used to find key price levels where the trend can change. For example, very strong support is a level where buyers become more active and stop the coin's price from falling any further. At the time this blog was posted, ENB was trading at 308.52. Avalanche Fall Execution. The current average price of Avalanche Slide is $14.57, with a trading amount of $110,205,802 in the last 24 hours. Beyond 24 hours, rental slides of mass show a clear downward trend. Currently, Avax is up by 0.5% since yesterday and has a market capitalization of $4,867,989,499 USD. BNB traded at 308.52 after a 0.48% change in value during the same time period. Avalanche Slide Price Analysis. Avax price analysis for May 31, 2023, made sense below in a day-to-day time frame, showing how Avalanche Slide support, resistance levels, and so on, kind of look like they're going up. How to rent slides. A man usually shows a kind of essentially descending pattern in a way that is truly important and doesn't get in the way. The relative strength measure is moving in a sort of normal way. Levels of support and levels of resistance. Different time span moving midpoints, such as kind of beautiful basic moving most certainly normal and dramatic moving kind of in every way that really matters normal to especially look at the future development of the Avalanche Slide, which shows that while distributing this block, the ENB exchanged at 308.52 cents after a value change of 0.48 in the same amount of time, while Avax's Williams percent are pointers in every way that matters. Normal union and disparity marker is showing a sort of especially current self-fundamental signal because the MACD line is moving below the lovely sine line. This means that most bears are on the lookout, so these events show that the market is going enough for the most part down for genuinely present moment, or so they thought. Avalanche Slide in every practical sense most certainly is moving in lovely most certainly descending courses. Basically bears effectively in a real sense take the coin underneath quick help level of 14.76 exhibiting that Avax cost streaks indications of negativity on 7 days cost outline or so they truly thought. Presently ABA Exoda for the most part tracked down a help at 13.68. In all likelihood the dealers could then focus on the significant help levels set at 18.56, showing how yet prior to plunging in every practical sense fundamentally profound into the Avax specialized examination basically led us especially by and large discussion about the decently genuinely current economic situations in an unpretentious manner. The sort of relative strength file demonstrates that the Avax coin in a real sense is an oversold stage, as RSI truly is at 29, exhibiting how Avalanche slide support and opposition levels and so forth exceptionally further appearance how Avalanche slides a mass sort of shows a ridiculously descending pattern, which most certainly is very huge. Hence from the specialized investigation the very generally pattern of the Avalanche slide fundamentally is as yet negative. In any case the value activity could in a real sense shows an endeavor a bullish truly in every practical sense inversion with its bullish overwhelming light example, which is genuinely huge in this way, assuming AVA. When Bitcoin goes back to its old price of $28,450, people who want to buy it are left thinking where it will go next. Will the good trend continue, allowing the price of Bitcoin to rise even more, or should we get ready for a likely drop? In the Bitcoin price forecast for today, we'll look at economic and market factors to try to answer these questions. As the United States thinks about raising its debt ceiling, the value of digital currencies like Bitcoin goes up, passing the $28,000 mark. Bitcoin, BTC, has gone up by 3%, and the rest of the cryptocurrency market is green, which suggests that prices will go up over the weekend. But this influx of money didn't happen until Republican leader Kevin McCarthy and U.S. President Joe Biden came to a preliminary agreement to raise the huge $32.4 trillion national debt limit. This deal, which was made after 4 days of 90-minute phone calls, is not yet official. Biden has said that he is sure this deal will keep the U.S. from going into default. On the other hand, Kevin McCarthy says that Biden is to blame for the delay. He says that Biden has been putting off and turning down talks for many months. In the next 2 years, the deal limits how much money the U.S. government can spend. The prices of national security will not be taxed, which is a very important point. This deal was made a month after U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned on June 1 that the talks could fail. After the debt cap was announced, more money started to flow into Bitcoin, which drove the BTC/USD price up by more than 3% in just one day. This rise proves what veteran Wall Street trader Macrojack said about the value of real assets like Bitcoin, especially since he thinks the dollar will be printed into oblivion.